Welcome, everyone, to famed Sanford Stadium between the hedges in Athens, Georgia, home to the Bulldogs and 90,000 of their closest friends. This is not a normal matchup. Two teams ranked in the top 10, colliding right here in the middle of the season, trying to make a strong statement, big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 2 team in the country, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Georgia Bulldogs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Bulldogs will kick this away and start us off. Returner decides to fair catch this. To make a difference today. Handoff here from the shotgun. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Hall. Pass is caught. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Ball handed off. They tackle him at the 48, but it's enough for a new first down.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And now a carry here for the fullback.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Second down play coming up for this offense. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Keeping it on the ground here. Tackle made, but the game moves the ball to the 30.
Well, another first down run for Notre Dame. And, man, they have such great history of running the football over the years. I know you know that, Chris, but not just the backs. You think of those offensive linemen they've had in South Bend. Just what a tradition and something I know they're very proud of.
And now the handoff. It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Back to pass. It's Hall. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Strong opening drive. This is play number 9, but it's 3rd down now. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. This time, a completion. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing together throughout those summer months. And, man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on 3rd down, get him the ball.
The shotgun handoff here. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, this guy's already over 30 yards on the opening drive of this game. Another nice play right here. If this defense can't stop him, just keep feeding him the football.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line, these are tough yards to come by. Positive yards, good push inside there by that offensive line.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. He'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Number 17, set to kick this one away.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. And a pick six, a monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back.
0.
Fields it just outside the goal line. Oh, and he fumbled it. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after going to pick six last time out here. They're going to run it. Only a small game. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. That's a bullet pass to the left side. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. This will be fair caught at the 30. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. They'll run it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. And he's got it again. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw, and he lobs it deep down the middle. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Look out, he's got some space. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3-and-out. Can they get a drive going this time? And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff again. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
With great patience and acceleration to be able to pick up this first down by this back from Georgia. You think of Georgia backs, you think about Herschel Walker right away, right? Sonny Michel, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Noshawn Marino. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Georgia backs.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Here's the handoff. Finding space at the 20. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now. Here we go. First and goal. A touchdown here gets him right back into this game. There's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Really tough to run a good counter play when the linebackers aren't fooled at all. This time they get down in a hurry into the line of scrimmage to make that play.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. And it's caught. Touchdown, Georgia.
Well, the defense to me looked like they may have had a bust. So much focus on the perimeter, worried about the receivers. They lost focus on the tight end. He's wide open. An easy read for this quarterback for the touchdown.
Kicking team out for the PAT try. To make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7.
That is the score. Notre Dame 14, Georgia 7.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the fair catch, signaled for and taken. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. It's a draw play. Jukes to get free. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
What a surprise. Notre Dame running the football for another first down. It seems like we've been saying that for decades and decades. The ability to run the football, not just the backs that stand out to me when you think about Notre Dame's history. It's especially true about the line of scrimmage and those big offensive linemen opening up those holes.
First down and 10. And now the running back's got it again. Brought down after picking up 5 yards, so 2nd and 5.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Receiver in motion now. Back to throw. It's Hall. Receiver makes the grab. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the back now goes in motion. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Georgia offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Pitches to the back. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass here on second down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Really good route here by the receiver, but I love the quarterback's ability to look off that safety and make that throw. And that's part of the quarterback's job here when you play in Athens for this Georgia offense. They've had some great quarterbacks over the years. Guys like Matthew Stafford and Aaron Murray, and more recently Jake Fromm, and of course Stetson Bennett, who won back-to-back national championships. And what they're seeing today from this quarterback, they got to be very proud of.
Gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
And the single back takes the handoff. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
The Dogs looking to keep this drive rolling. And they'll go right back to him on first down.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll hand it off. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down.
Nice first down run here by this running back. But these are the kind of situations on 3rd and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice first down, which is great. New set of downs. But it also gives you a lot of confidence that you can wear that defense down psychologically.
Play action here on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch. Can he get in? No stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown, Dogs.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Set to kick it off.
And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Gain of 3. Second down.
Looking to pass. It's Hall. Bringing pressure. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried the throw that time. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, 3rd down, why not hand it to your running back? He's one of the more gifted athletes on your team. You give him a chance, he's going to give you the yards that he needs, and that is a 1st down.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be?
Chris, really, that's all you want to see from this offense is the ability to just be efficient. If you could just avoid the mistake, make those 1st downs, be a great compliment to what you want to do running the football. It's a great chance of putting enough points up on the board to win this game.
This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw. It's Hall. He's running out of time here. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Cannot escape, and down he goes. That sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. And he drops back in the gun. And he finds his tight end for the catch. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here. We'll get to the line here in the no huddle. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Fighting Irish.
Chris, is a great touchdown by the quarterback and receiver, but I just can't help but think this is why defensive coordinators work so hard on the pursuit drill. Better effort from the collective defense might have prevented that from being a touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away.
Georgia, 14.
And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They want to cut into this lead before halftime. They have to work quickly now. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. 2nd down. We're going to throw it. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
Each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, that's a great job by this defense of getting pressure with only 3 pass rushers. That leaves 8 back in coverage. It makes it very difficult to find an open man. But, boy, you'll play that defense all day if you can get that kind of pressure with just 3 guys.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
But, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. A good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on 3rd down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Airing this one out toward the sideline. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Perfect timing here by this quarterback. Great read, puts the ball where his man can make a play on it, and they're an extra point away from tying this game up.
And they'll set up now for the extra point try. Linebacker shifting around now. And the PAT is good. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And here's the fair catch by the return man. concerned so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for a deep completion. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Big takeaway. Now looking for a big return. Across the 40. And look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously, reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. And he'll set up to throw. Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
The key here to me, Chris, is the receiver runs a precise route, and the timing is impeccable. Quarterback cannot hesitate, because if he does, it could be pick 6 going the other way.
That completion sets up a second down play. Linebackers trying to confuse this offense now. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and he cannot quite hold on down there in the end zone. Would have been a great pick. Instead, a third down play coming up.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. First down here for this offense. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Looking downfield, it's Hall. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. The QB throws his third pick of the day. He's got some room and some blockers here. And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. Solid return to set up his offense. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff.
Ball carried by the running back. He's brought down at the 28. Second down.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
Offense facing a third and long from the 28. Got to have your pass protection in order in this play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. There's the tackle, but first down yardage. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Breaks free. He escapes one man, but he'll be swallowed up in the play and taken down.
There's a nice play by this defense. After giving up a huge gain, they're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
After the sack on 1st down, it's 2nd down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he'll loft this one deep to the left side. That outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
So they have to come up with something here on 3rd down after the incompletion. He'll hand it off. He's found some room at the 45. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now.
The offense has a big play here, but they really put themselves in a hole on 1st and 2nd down. That's why they've needed to try to play catch-up. They get some great yards there on 3rd down, but it's still 4th down. Can they pick up the first?
The ball near midfield. No punting tee. The offense is going for it. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. That decision to go for it on 4th down doesn't work out.
Maybe a little bit too creative here on this 4th down play call by the offense. I think the defense was anticipating the offense trying to get the ball into the hands of that receiver, whether it was a pass or a run. And by anticipating it, they're able to keep him short of the first down marker.
First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Just gets it away. It's a deep ball. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Well, the defense does a really nice job here of not only pressuring the quarterback, but not tipping their hand with coverage. They went to double coverage, but didn't show it till late. They confused the quarterback, and they almost came up with an interception.
Here's a carry for the fullback. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's 3rd down and 7. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Dropping back, it's Hall. Fires it to the wideout. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. And the coach leaves his offense on the field to go for this one, needing to get a first down. 4th down, looking to throw for it. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
And there's the handoff. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
How about Notre Dame sending him back here? Here he comes up with the sack. A little Rudy magic on this one. And, boy, they've had some great linebacker play over the years. Of course, think about Manti Te'o, Jalen Smith, who's now in the NFL and had a great career in South Bend. Notre Dame with great history at playing linebacker.
That sack sets up an important 3rd down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
Well, I'm not shocked here at all by this play. The offense is facing a 3rd and long. Why not just throw it up and take a chance? Maybe you get a completion. Maybe you get a pass interference. Worst case, it's intercepted. But it's almost like a punt. The ball is thrown so far downfield.
And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. Last possession, they were stopped on 4th down, but it didn't cost them anything. And they put together something here. Over to Juke, gets 3 now. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Chris, the thing that I love about this play is the running back showing great patience and then the vision to find that hole and then accelerate through it for a nice gain.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Looking to pass. It's Hall. Running back grabs it on the screen. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a 1st down.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a 1st down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
How aggressive will they be on this 1st down play? Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Off target and incomplete. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Snags a quick throw.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Third down play here out of the shotgun. And he pulls in the catch. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. The big fullback's got it here.
One thing about the college game is everybody likes to run a version of the spread. But there's still an opportunity every once in a while for the old fullback to get in there and show you what he can do He reminds you on that play right there.
Pass not complete. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Looking downfield, it's Hall. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Irish. And they go in front here in the second half. And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT puts them in front by 7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Here comes a handoff. And it's good for a first down to the 36. The offense going with the hurry up. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
A gain makes it second and medium. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
The offense now looking at a 3rd and short from their own 40, trying to keep this drive going. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. The pass rush closing in. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. Brought down quickly, but a big gain through the air. Ball moves to the 45.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. The back's got it. It's a 1-yard gain. 2nd and 9 coming up. The Dogs come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. The linebacker shifting around now. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. You make the tackle, but he gains enough to make the first down in what should be the last play of the 3rd quarter.
Notre Dame 28, Georgia 21.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the catch. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down. Hands off to the left. Bulldozing his way past tacklers. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a first and goal now.
That's just mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line does their job, gets a nice surge there, and the back does what he needs to do to pick up the first down.
Running a quarterback sneak here. Touchdown, Georgia. This offense is still clicking.
Hey, it's first and goal. Why wait? Go with the sure thing. Let that quarterback get behind his line, push his way in for the touchdown.
And now here comes the point after attempt. The PAT is up and good, and we are all tied here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner opportunity to bring this back. This one will be fair caught. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
Dropping back. It's Hall. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Tie ball game, late, and they're going for it on fourth down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. And here's the handoff. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Georgia has moved into the red zone. And at first down, they go right back to him. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. Ball's incomplete. A lot of heat on that throw. So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Finds an open target on the left side. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down.
Now, a fourth down.
So here comes the kicking team on the field. They'll settle for 3. And this to finally break this scoreless tie here in the fourth quarter. And this one is right through. And they've regained the lead.
Wow, you talk about a clutch kick. Good job by the snapper and the holder. The kicker gives them the lead. But remember, this one is certainly a long way from being over here in the fourth.
He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Makes the catch downfield. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Touchdown, Notre Dame. And they'll claim the fourth quarter lead.
What a great call here by the offensive coordinator to get the ball out of the quarterback's hands quickly. And even though you're close to the end zone, you can still throw it and use the timing to your advantage and allow this receiver to be able to walk into the end zone.
PAT up and good. The lead is 4 here in the final quarter. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
35. Georgia, 31.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so it's sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Quick throw to his receiver. Wow, that is interception number 4 today for this QB. And he's got some open field ahead. And he steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
Oh, my gosh. At this point, this offensive coordinator has to consider going to the backup. This defense is baiting him into coverage, and he continues to throw these interceptions.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Important second down play coming up. Dropping back. It's Hall. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. It's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is going to get after him. They get upfield. They have a great pass rush. What do they create? Space and running lanes. And he takes off and picks up some nice yards.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. They feed the fullback this time. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second and goal for the offense. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. Looking to pass this time. On the run here, lets it go. Oh, and he doesn't hang on off the deflection there. It's going to bring up a third down play. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Pass caught, can he get in? And he will score! Touchdown, Fighting Irish. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
Extra point is up and good, so the lead now is 11 here in the final quarter. Now they get set to kick it away.
Notre Dame 42, Georgia 31.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Other returner lost the ball. The ball bounces out of bounds, so the offense will hold on to possession.
First and 10.
And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Pressure is coming. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Hands off to the fullback. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. Well, they feed the fullback here, and the big fella with a solid gain there.
Yeah, there aren't a whole lot of college offenses that still display a fullback. It sure is nice to see a guy that not only can block most of the game, but occasionally get his hands on the football and get some positive yards.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. And the fullback takes a turn running the football. Finding space at the 20. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Irish.
Ah, the hammer. 2nd down and goal. Who better than a big fullback to get behind that big bruising offensive line? Old school touchdown for this offense.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point up and good. They build the lead to 18 here in the final quarter.
That makes the score Notre Dame 49, Georgia 31.
Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
Set to kick it away.
He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. An interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's a short completion to the tight end. Tackle made after the completion. The Dogs hustle to the line to crank up the tempo.
And there's the tight end. I've been waiting to see him make a play, and this defense has done such a good job of eliminating him from being a factor in the game. I think it's a big reason that they have a nice lead. He finally makes an appearance for his first catch.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10?
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
1st down here. The offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. First down, looking to throw the football. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Georgia setting up with a 1st and 10 now. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. There's another interception, but we're losing track. Going the other way, can they catch him? Across midfield. Out past the 30. At the 10 now. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Notre Dame. And the interception taken to the house. A pick 6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Georgia, 31.
And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Grab down the middle. It's Lawrence. They bring him down after a short gain there. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. It's an out route. The catch made. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. The Bulldogs looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Going to scramble now. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Timeout, Notre Dame.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack. The defense takes their 3rd and final timeout to make some adjustments at the sideline.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They are down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
And now the kicking team has called for a timeout before the kickoff. The Bulldogs will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. Returner decides to fair catch this. This one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the quarterback just takes a knee. Well, this one ended up being a blowout. If they get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
Yeah, I thought this game would be a lot closer, at least closer than how things ended up. But give credit to this team for coming out with a good game plan and just dominating the game.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Entering accessibility screen, you have 20 options.